I've just improved some elements of this. This is my go-to-market readiness map. It's really an assessment tool for businesses who don't know whether they've got all the tools in place they need to improve their go-to-market or revenue operations. There's four main elements to it. The first is a foundational assessment. We go through about 30 different questions specific to whether these various required elements are actually in place within any client business. So we can ask, what's the go-to-market model? PLG, sales led, do they have one? If they do, great. We can add specific notes about each of these things and score their ability to, actually operate successfully based off of these inputs. Then we move over to the journey map. This is really the terrain map, I call it, where we look at the stages that are currently in place. The Alpine system always divides go-to-market into three main motions: pipeline, which is generating qualified leads; conversion, which is turning those leads into booked closed business and revenue; and then expansion. Once I have my customers paying, how do I retain them and expand that business from them? So this is some standard stages that I've already put in there. You're able to add stages too in each of those three different zones, as I explained. And then you can add specific kind of notes for each of these as well. If you wanted to be specific about the current status on any of these, so you could just click on them, make the update, and then that would flow through to the whiteboard situation itself. I do a full analysis based on all that data to determine kind of an overall foundational score, if you like, kind of where there are errors and potential risk, and exactly what a client needs to do in order to prove their ability to generate revenue consistently and expand reliably that revenue. And then the deliverable is for the client itself, exportable as a PDF, great overview of the findings, reiterating that score, and then looking at the current or optimized really pipeline, conversion, and expansion motions with all of those stages defined, the specific recommendations for how to track metrics, what sort of activities you can expect within each of those two. The idea here is to provide a client, which for my business would be a CEO, a CRO, or a venture capital investor that wants to understand viability of a business they're invested in, with the real information that actually matters when it comes to not just lagging indicators, how did we do last quarter, but how is the operation set up to be successful. Just thought you guys would be interested in having a look. Would love to get your comments, and let me know on the bottom what you think.